I can't believe I'm gonna say this, but Free is actually a really good anime. I never imagined that a show about good-looking anime dudes with girlish names, stripping their clothes, and jumping into a pool of water would evolve into something so good to have 3 seasons and 2 movies. How has a show that was only designed to be the ultimate fan service for women managed to become something more? Here's a hint, it involves lots and lots of spoilers up to the current season. Proceed at your own risk. Free's greatest strength has always been its characters. Yeah, even this guy. From the beginning, Free's cast has always made the show fun to watch. We've got the 4 main Iwatobi swimmers, Nagisa, Haruka, Makoto, and Rei. Individually, they're all pretty decent, but it's when they're playing off of each other that their dynamic becomes enjoyable and unique. Take this scene for example, and they're trying to figure out why Rei can't swim. Notice how you can tell each of the characters' personalities from their responses. Haru is generally an unhelpful weirdo because his mind is only preoccupied by thoughts about water or anything related to it. Makoto is the mother figure of the team, so he gets the best overreactions having to deal with everyone. Nagisa is the most enthusiastic and also a bit of an airhead. And Rei is more of the serious type who's obsessed with looking beautiful when he swims, so his frustration is played up for laughs. It's these small little quirks that give these characters personality and allows for hilarious scenes like this. And then there's our former friend turned rival, Rin, who can be summed up with this scene. He serves as the primary antagonist and pretty much is a prick for the entirety of the first season. However, he's just struggling with his own inner conflict caused by the weight of his ambition. Which makes him quite relatable. So it's up to the Iwatobi crew to bring him back to his old cheerful self with their signature weapon, the relay, which is a type of team race they competed in together when they were kids. But for these guys, you can't just talk about the relay, you have to let them show you. Wait, is he talking about his... The plot of the show plays like a pretty standard sports anime, but the one difference is that at its core it values something much more than winning or even the sport itself. It's the bonds they form through swimming. While the characters struggle to find their own reasons for doing what they do, it's only when they swim with their friends that they're able to feel free. Now let's fast forward to the latest season, dive to the future. Free is back for its 3rd season and it's better than ever, with a shitload of characters this time around. Almost as if Kyoani was like, you know, we seem to be pretty good at this character thing. So here's 20 more guys and 1 more girl. And I'm actually impressed with how they've made it work by connecting all the characters to each other, which leads to smooth transitions like this.
Yeah. 男だよ。部活の後輩。
Now on the story side of things, Makoto and Haru are now going to college in Tokyo, where they reunite with old friends as well as encounter unresolved drama from their middle school days in the form of their friend Ikuya. Similar to Rin, Ikuya brings in the competitive aspect of the sport, but in a much more emotional and melodramatic way due to his extremely sensitive nature. Putting him at the center of the conflict this season has made the show much more introspective, devoting more time to the inner thoughts and feelings of the characters, which makes sense considering that this is a pivotal time in their lives. However, the best part about this season is how it feels like the show has matured. Seeing how much the original members of Iwatobi have grown is so rewarding. For example, Rin, a character who literally sucked the air out of the room every time he walked in, is now calm and at peace with himself. You can even tell from the tranquil music playing in his headphones that nothing is weighing him down anymore. He's just focused on his passion. Back at Iwatobi, Rei and Nagisa are now the ones leading the swim club, guiding the new members. Rei went from being a character scared of messing up and wanting to look good at all times to now being a role model for his younger teammates. It's so heartwarming to see that the support his older teammates gave him is now his confidence that he's passing on to his new teammates. It's so beautiful. Rei, you beautiful fucking bastard. He fucking evolved better than Eisenfree. Fuck Bleach. This season even does a great job of humanizing other supporting characters like Sosuke, a character I didn't even give a shit about last season, who now has to make a choice between giving up on swimming competitively or moving forward with a risky shoulder surgery that might give him a chance to go back to swimming. God damn it, Free! But the one whose development I'm appreciating the most this season is Haru's, a character whose motivations and actions have always been so hard to understand and hard to relate to due to his lack of interest in anything besides water. He's now actually thinking about his future and other people more seriously. His guilt towards Ikuya allows us to see more vulnerability in him. It's possible that Ikuya is the character that will push Haru forward. Haru has only ever swam competitively because of his friends. He's never considered doing it seriously for himself. In order to help Rin, they just needed to swim together with him as a team. With Ikuya, a relay won't cut it. Haru needs to swim with him on equal footing, on his stage, in order to reach him. Ikuya has always wanted to swim like Haru, to gain his own strength so he wouldn't be the one holding back his teammates, but because of that, he ends up feeling alone. Haru, on the other hand, never wanted to prove anything. The water is Haru's solace. He retreats to it so he doesn't have to deal with other people or with conflicts, but deep down he cares much more than he lets on, and it's time for him to stop hiding himself, because in order to reach his friend, he needs to give it his all. And it actually fits into the theme of the season because when you become an adult, freedom doesn't come from being able to do anything you want. Freedom comes in making a choice. Free is far from being a masterpiece, just as I'm far from being its target audience, but that doesn't stop me from being able to connect with it on some level. The characters are relatable and feel like actual people. The funny thing is that I started watching the show as a joke. Back when it first started airing, I made a bet with my girlfriend that I would watch it all the way to the end. At first, I had to cling to the only female character for dear life, but not too long after, I realized I didn't need to. I was having a good time and found myself relating to a character like Rin, who was struggling with his own dream and his ability to reach it. So if you're like me and can overlook the glaring man service, then Free's not that bad. It's actually pretty great. And who can forget the awesome ending songs? Anthony, are you watching Free without me? No? Hey guys, if you liked this video, give it a like. And if you absolutely hated it, give it a like anyway. If you'd like to stick around for more of our upcoming content, then hit that subscribe button and ring the little bell next to it to turn on notifications. And if you'd like to tell us what you like about Free, or if you'd simply like to change the topic, let us know in the comments below. Because after all, what do we know? We're just nerds.